What's up YouTube, this is Tian, bringing you a new video. This time it's going to be a first impressions video of Teamfight Tactics. What can I say? This game has been a lot of fun. And let me just answer a question that I know I'm going to get a bunch, which is, hey, are you done with Path of Exile? That's the question I get a lot when I stream this game. The answer is no. I'm not done with Path of Exile, but let's get into the first impressions of Teamfight Tactics. So the game's been a ton of fun. I really enjoy this type of game, which is like an auto battler type game. I have not played Dota Auto Chess, and I have not played any kind of game similar to this. I guess I've played, this game kind of reminds me of tower defense in a Warcraft 3 custom game mode, which was like, you know, you buy units and you send it down this person's maze and they're building towers to, like, you know, make your characters run through that. And meanwhile, you're building up towers to make their characters kind of run through your towers. Similar to that, I mean, positioning does matter in this game, maybe not as much in tower defense. But anyways, yeah, there's, you know, some randomness components to this game for sure. There's, you know, not just the units that you get, but the items you get. There's randomness involved in terms of, you know, even what your characters are doing based on where they're positioned. You know, are they going to fire their ability in the right direction? But overall, this game has been a ton of fun. I do like the randomness. The time of me posting this is actually 2 days before Ranked comes out. And what you're going to find out is while everyone deals with randomness and luck and unluckiness, you know, over the course of a large enough sample size, top players will rise to the top. I actually plan on playing the ranked version of this, so stay tuned for that. Maybe I'll be a top ranked Teamfight Tactics player, maybe not, who knows. But I really enjoy games like this. I enjoy games like you know, poker or Magic the Gathering, and the reason I think those are kind of similar is because it's all about kind of trying to make the right decisions with the information given, and then kind of just living with the results. So my favorite, I guess, why I like this game mode so much is, you know, there's no real mechanical skill involved unless you consider like rolling really fast and, you know, seeing the units really quickly when you're trying to, you know, build your team comp. But it's mostly around decision making. You know, everybody shares a pool of units, so you can kind of look around to see what other people are doing, and you can try and zig when everybody else is zagging, kind of thing. And then you can kind of approach things in a different way, right? So there's a little bit of a rock paper scissors component to it, where you can try and pick an early game team comp that you know, stomps on the people who are trying to save up for the late game and, you know, pressure their life total. So in this game, you know, along the right side is your life total. And so you can, you know, try and pressure those people who are trying to be greedy, and then you can play like maybe a mid-range strategy that tries to punish those really aggressive people by having just a slightly better army or slightly better economy. You know, you can kind of take them over in the late game, and, you know, your army's not so weak that you take a whole bunch of life point damage, and then you kind of just take over those early game people with your better economy. And then you can play the late game, which, you know, aims to beat those mid-range people, right? So a little bit of a rock, paper, scissors type component to this. All the while kind of just using familiar characters. If you've played League of Legends, you know, all the characters in here are from that game. Currently in beta, tons of bugs and stuff like that in terms of stuff not working correctly, but, you know, I trust Riot Games to kind of get it right there. Anyways, that's it for this video. Definitely leave some questions in the comments below if you guys have any, and maybe I'll be producing more Teamfight Tactics content. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for stopping by.